Welcome to Code Krafters Hub. In today's video, we'll be building a fully functional onboarding screen using Flutter. Along the way, we'll explore different indicator animations to make the experience dynamic. For the indicator animation, we'll use the SmoothPageIndicator dependency. I've already created an onboarding screen widget that will serve as the container for our onboarding logic. First, we'll set up a scaffold widgets. In the body, we'll add a PageView widget containing 3 onboarding pages. We'll include an app bar with a transparent background. Now let's create a widget for the onboarding pages. Since we don't have it yet, we'll create a stateless widget called onboarding page. This class will return a column inside the build method. The column will include 3 components: an illustration, a title, a description. These will be input parameters for the widget, making it easy to reuse with different data. In the onboarding screen, we'll import the onboarding page widgets and provide the required parameters: the title, description, and the image. Let's replace the placeholder content with meaningful text and real images. I've already added some images to the asset folder, so we'll update them accordingly. To allow room for additional widgets, we'll wrap the page view in a stack widget. This gives us flexibility to layer components, like a navigation indicator, on top of the pages. For now, we'll change the outback color to black. Now let's add another widget, which is the navigation indicator. This will return position widgets, and the child would be the smooth page indicator. In this class, we need the controller parameter to be passed in. This is needed by the smooth page indicator. We also need callback function to be passed, which will handle the page change logic. We assign this to the onClick function of the smooth page indicator. We will also be using the expanding dot effects for now. These will change later. So now we can add the page indicator to the onboarding screen after the page view. Now let's create the page controller and the current page variable. I think we can change the background color to black so we can see the indicator. The indicator is at the bottom of the screen. Let's move it up. We need to set the top to 0 and the right to 15. Then we remove the left parameters to position it to the right side of the screen. Let's go back to the onboarding screen. We want to create a skip button and place it at the bottom left of the screen. We create a stateless widget and call it onboarding skip button. This will return position widgets and the child widget will be a text button. The position, we can give it a bottom 48 and left 15. In the onboarding screen, we can use the skip button widget we just created. As you can see, we have it at the bottom left. Now let's create the next button and place it at the bottom right. We create a new file and name it onboarding next button. This will also return the position widget and elevated button as the child widget. So now let's make sure we dispose the controller in the dispose function and set controller in the page view widget. Let's create a function called page change where we will update the current page. Next, we create a page animation function which will handle the page animation logic. We also need to create the onSkip and the onNext function which are going to handle the skip and the next logic respectively. For the skip, we want to set the index to 2 as this is the last page. So now we can change the callback function of the indicator, the skip button, and the next button to the functions we just created. We also need to change the page view callback function as well to the page change function we created as well. If we click on the skip, this goes to the last page. The page navigation is also looking good. The next button is working as well. We have different kinds of indicator effects. Here we are using the expanding dot effect. Let's change this to worm effect. You can see the worm effect as we slide. Let's try the jumping dot effect as well. And we can also have a customizable effect as well. As you can see, this is also looking good. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Code Crafters Up for more content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.